don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
There we go, sit on. Motion. We're ready to go, sit on. We're good. There we go, sit on.
Straight ahead with Genty. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result at second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Taylor has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On a draw to give to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Ready, set.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw, Taylor. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Ready.
Taylor now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards of the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Man in motion here. From the 36. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Here's Taylor to throw. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals. Back. 60 Bison.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal.
They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and just 2 to go. It's Harvey straight ahead. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
There we go, Sonora.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. He got 2nd and 4.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, here we go, hey.
From the gun, Smith. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Check 50, check 13.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Escapes the pocket. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Second down now, 7 to go. Play fake, here's Smith. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're going to face third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing on third, Smith. Finds Genty underneath. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Smith. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Smith's going to throw again. It's a screen play to Genty. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This is Genty on second. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. To the air, Taylor. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
On the set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw. He's going deep. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
One last play before the break.
19, Tiger, 9. Here we go. Set. Unlock, lock. Cougar, 19. Go.
Going for it with Harvey. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Why you all in my face? Taking it all in my face. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on. Hey.
Play action on first down. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hawk, 70, Hawk.
Straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Taylor. He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. And he's going to work it to the 20. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 20 on 2nd down. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
first thing you do as a quarterback. The first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Gronk. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Play action. Here's Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Genty from the gun. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
From the 42. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Quick throw left side, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Smith yet again. Has it in close. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders jump in front now by 5.
Raiders 21, Broncos 16.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Taylor. Dump off to his fullback. And he'll work this one up to the 28. There's Darian Porter in on the stop.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time. The Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 28. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
On the move, hit it right. Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Back to throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Taylor to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Throwing, Taylor. And this is another incompletion.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they're going to stay down by 5.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Green up.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. From the gun, Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The best defenses you go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Here we go. Gravity Lion. Check.
Giving this to Harvey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Taylor now. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Second down, give to Harvey. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down.
90. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now it's Taylor. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's running out of steam, and it falls just short. It's no good. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
It's one of those game management situations, Kate, that people are going to question afterwards. 4th quarter, down by that margin. Yeah, you could question whether you even should have brought the field goal team out. But now with that miss, there's going to be even more criticism.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass at a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, here's Smith. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. Check 51. Check 50.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
On the return, here's Mims. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second and 10 now. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they left some meat on the bone with that kick. It spits out short of the 40.
At the 36-yard line.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Play fake, here's Smith. Brought in right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, we go slow. Middle. No ball.
Back now, pressure on its way. That's incomplete on second down. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that brings up third down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing on third, Smith. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Here's Genty. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Now Smith. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams...
And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown! The Raiders have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders lead by 15 now.
Raiders 31, Broncos 16.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go, let's go.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Has the first, but once more, he's past the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here we go, set.
There's a give to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's got it on the bootleg. Rolling out to his left. Will finds his back. Harvey. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
To the air, Taylor. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Got a man pushing for the end zone. And off the football. It's not loose. And it looks like the defense got it. No touchdown. They recover, and this is going to be a touchback. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's Genty running right. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Another give here to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to Genty. And that's a Raiders first down. And more than that, Brock, it can seal away the win for him.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.